Back to the daily grind. The channel's getting false flagged by triggered trolls, so make sure you subscribe to the new channel. Let's get to the MMA news. As expected, Paulie is coming out trying to weasel his way out of that sparring footage. He's trying to weasel his way on Twitter out of the fucking knockdown, out of those. You can't weasel your way out of the bruises. You can't tweet your way out of the swelling. You can't tweet your way out of the fact you quit camp. You can't tweet your way out of the fact that you turned on Conor and leaked all his secrets to Floyd. You can't tweet your way out of that. You can't tweet your way out of the fact that you're a mole. You were a mole in his camp, and you said you weren't. You went back on your word when you said you wouldn't leak sparring secrets and training secrets, and you did that. So I mean, you ain't got no credibility over here. So the only people you might be able to fucking tweet your way back into their good graces and weasel your way back into their good graces are the people that hate McGregor and the people that don't fuck with MMA. Everybody that's really unbiased ain't really fucking with Paulie. He hasn't. Tell me this: what the fuck has Paulie did to make you believe him? Unless you are a boxing guy, or unless you're like Team Diaz and you don't like McGregor, what has Paulie done? He signed up. First of all, he's a boxer that turned on boxing to go help McGregor. First, he tried to turn his back on boxing, like fuck it, I'm gonna go help these MMA fighters as long as it's for the paycheck. Then he gets over there, gets dropped a few times, quits on them. So first he turns his back on boxing, then he turns his back on the people that hired him, Conor McGregor. He quits on them, comes out and makes them look bad, talking about they didn't pay me so I can tell their secrets. They didn't pay you because you didn't finish the fucking job. It's not because if somebody signs a non-disclosure agreement and says, all right, you can't say shit about this, once you do this job. If I hire you to do it, we'll use my yard. If I give you a non-disclosure agreement that says, hey man, I'm gonna hire you to do this job, but you can't tell anybody about my yard. You can't do half of my fucking yard and see what you want to see, then say, you know what, I'm not gonna mow the other half of your fucking yard and go tell everybody what the fuck is in my yard. We signed that agreement. Just because you quit doesn't mean our agreement's null and void. This dude quit on McGregor. McGregor didn't tell him, now get out of my camp. He didn't say, you're fired, get the fuck out of here. Dude got beat up and went running and doing that concussion talk on Twitter, talking about all this shit when he was concussed, like fucking Cormier out here. You shouldn't be talking right after you get KO'd. Joe Rogan's been trying to teach people that, but Paulie ain't been listening. Paulie got KO'd, went off talking a bunch of shit that had holes in it. He was talking about, oh yeah, no, I didn't. Conor McGregor treated me like shit when I went in this camp. What did you want him to treat you like, a king? Before he hired you, you were saying shit like a referee would be better to fight against Conor McGregor. MMA from the Heartland had exactly the specifics of what all he was saying about Conor. He was talking big shit about Conor McGregor when he first got announced to be fighting Floyd. He was on Team Boxing, like, yeah, fuck Conor McGregor. He's going to suck. He's going to come over here and get knocked out. He's trash. And then Conor's like, okay, motherfucker, I hear what you're saying. I tell you what, I'll pay you to come over here and do a little bit of boxing sparring with me. But I'm telling you, we're going hard because you were talking that shit. So yeah, we're going to be sparring, but I'm still going to be coming with bad intentions. These lefts are coming with bad intentions. Paulie knew what he signed up for. He took the check after talking shit on Conor McGregor, took the check still, ate his fucking words, took Conor McGregor's money to go train him, got dropped in sparring. Fucking, he gets salty that he gets dropped in sparring, and so he quits on everybody. Conor McGregor only posted one picture with his hands behind his back. That didn't have no hands on Paulie or nothing. Some other pictures got leaked, but it wasn't from motherfucking Conor, and even though it's just some pictures getting leaked. What's wrong with that? You are in Conor McGregor's training camp. Conor McGregor's fighting Floyd Mayweather. You are just a sparring partner. You're making yourself into a headline because you want to come out and complain and talk about your treatment in camp because you got hit too hard and a picture came out. Who cares if a picture comes out, dude? It's helping sell the fight that you're getting this guy ready for. So you want to quit on the entire camp and use the excuse because a picture came out? You're going to start telling secrets to the other team, going back to Floyd, like, sorry, I turned my back on boxing. Look, Conor weighs 160 pounds, and he's going to be switching his stances. And what the fuck? How the fuck can you be cool with that? How? The only way you can be cool with that, logically, is if you were just 100% against Conor McGregor. Like I said, Team Diaz or team like Fabricio or Team Aldo, 13 motherfuckers. The only way that you are cool in buying Paulie Malik niggy shit if you just don't like Conor McGregor or you don't like MMA. And I know there's a couple people in my comments on MMA side that are like, well, I want to see the full 12 rounds and shit, but I know they're Team Diaz, so they haven't ever really been Conor fans, so they're biased. A lot of people, man, there's way more people that ain't. It's hard for you to convince me how you're rocking with this weasel shit. You come in, agree to take money to fucking spar, quit on your camp, tell all the secrets you learned in the camp to the fucking other fighter because you're salty, because you're a diva. Oh, there wasn't a bidet in the sparring camp. It was a crack house. They didn't have a place for me to wash my asshole after I farted in the fucking bathroom. Oh, there was no fucking wet wipes. All they had was toilet paper. They didn't have baby wipes. What the fuck? He's calling Conor McGregor's training facility a crack house? Ask any of the other motherfuckers at Conor McGregor. Why do you think the champ would be training in a motherfucking ran down gym? The champ? Be fucking real with yourself. And so, what did you expect? Golden fucking boxing ring ropes? Did you expect a red carpet to walk you to the fucking boxing ring, dude? Who the fuck does he think he is? Quits on the camp, tells sparring secrets, and now he's still coming out talking about, oh yeah, no, it's a push down. Look, I had my left foot right here. Shut the fuck, I don't give a fuck about where your left was, where your right was, about the lefty stance, the righty stance. I'm not about to fucking scientifically dissect the motherfucking video 30 times in triple slow motion just to motherfucking make it look like a push down for you. In normal motion, it looks like a knockdown. In slow motion, it looks like a knockdown. When you watch it again, it looks like a knockdown. You literally have to hate Conor McGregor to find that motherfucking pushdown. If you really think you found one, it's because you don't like Conor. Be honest with yourself. Paulie Malik Doogie's coming out, man, and he's holding L's, taking L's. On Twitter, still talking shit. Got into a little Twitter beef with Dan Hardy, well respected amongst the MMA community. That ain't doing you no favors. Dan Hardy will put you in your motherfucking place too. Dan Hardy can motherfucking hang with the best of them on Twitter, on with the words, however you want to say it. And he would whoop your ass in the fight because he's an MMA fighter. He's a full fighter. He ain't doing that quarter fight shit. It ain't even a half a fight. Kickboxing is a half of a fight. I seen a YouTube channel called The New Sweet Science, and it was all about MMA. I thought that shit was pretty funny because, if you think about it, they called boxing the sweet science because, the scientific approach to boxing, but you can use that same scientific approach to MMA and it's full fights. So it's like the sweet quarter science or some shit over there, man. I'm team MMA, but still, even if Conor McGregor came out and he was doing this clown shit, I'd be on his head too. If Conor McGregor if there was an MMA, if Kevin Lee came out of Floyd's camp, like, yeah, no, I'm quitting. I'm going and telling Conor McGregor all of Floyd's secrets. Ha ha. I would be firing on his shit too. I wouldn't be cool with that. If Kevin Lee came out telling Floyd's secrets, I would be corny as fuck. If he came out and saying Floyd didn't treat him right, and he started making it about him. Oh, Floyd, you want to box me next? And he started bashing Floyd on Twitter, and he got salty and shit. Come on. I wouldn't rock with that. It ain't got nothing to do with MMA or boxing. This is just the fact Paulie's been acting like a fucking weasel, man, a straight snake. And people are coming in the comments talking about he just eating it all up, man. Eating it all up. That's that snake shit. You motherfuckers are gullible as hell, whoever's buying this Paulie Malik noodle shit. I don't know how a man who done turned on boxing, then turned on the people, then turned on he's a flip-flopper. First he was on boxing talking shit on Conor. Then he was on Conor's side when Conor hired him. And then Conor punched him a little too hard, didn't have a bidet in the bathroom, and he turned back on Conor. This motherfucker's a flip-flopper. He's a weasel. He works for Showtime, who's already notoriously known for being weasels, and motherfuckers are still trying to find a way for Paulie Malik Doogie to be right. You just admit it, bro. You don't like Conor McGregor or you don't like MMA. That's the only reason you're riding with Paulie Malik Jiggy at this point. I don't want to see him angling for no fight with Conor McGregor. He's making it about him. Why the fuck are we? You realize how much we've been talking about Paulie Malik Doogie and he's just a fucking training partner? He's just a fucking sparring partner? How many of Floyd Mayweather's sparring partners are making the fucking show about them? Kevin Lee, he's from MMA, giving Floyd Mayweather MMA looks. And you ain't got Kevin Lee headlines coming out talking about Floyd in training. He's still on Team Floyd. Floyd hired him to do a job. He's doing it. He's fucking over there doing his fucking job, and he's riding with Team Floyd until he's done being contracted to do that. After he's done with that fucking contract, helping Floyd sparring after the fight's over, he might say, yo, hell yeah, I would fight Floyd if he wanted to box. But he ain't doing it right now. He ain't taking the fucking attention off of the big fight coming up to be a weasel and weasel his way into the spotlight like Paulie Malik Doogie. So it is what it is. This might be the last Paulie Malik fucking jiggy video, so let me get to this real quick, because he said Dana White's a cue ball head piece of shit for releasing the videos. Motherfucker, you came out and quit on the camp, clowning around and telling secrets and talking about it was a push down and refuting, making Conor look like a fucking asshole to the public after you got hired to be a sparring partner. You had a fucking non-disclosure agreement. You weren't supposed to just open your fucking mouth, and you were supposed to keep your fucking mouth shut. And what'd you do? You came out singing like a fucking bird. Tweet, Paulie on a motherfucking cracker. You know what I'm saying? So you expect Dana White to not come out and show the fucking video of you getting dropped? And if it was that fucking controversial, if it was really a push down, you wouldn't have been getting clipped up before the fucking knockdown. You got knocked, you were getting punched around, then you got fucking, you were off your you lost your equilibrium and you stumbled over, you motherfucking, it looked like you keeled over because you motherfucking got dropped. And then right after that, it looked like you took your motherfucking head square off with the left. Motherfucker square off with that fucking left jab. Dude, Conor McGregor was fucking Paulie up, and you can say, oh, it's not the full 12 rounds. What do you expect, him to leak the full 12 rounds and literally show video of everything, show his opponent video of literally every fucking second of him sparring? No, that would be dumb if he released the full 12 rounds. That would show Floyd Mayweather everything he's training. That would be terrible. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to show the video of me knocking your ass down. The guy that left my sparring camp, the guy that's talking shit on my sparring, the guy that's clowning on me after I hired him to do something. No, I will show you that clip, though. I will show you the clip of what really happened, though. But fuck no, I'm not releasing the full 12 rounds. What the fuck are you telling me? It is what it is. Let the haters know what the fuck you think about this Paulie McNoogie Doogie bullshit on Twitter. He's coming out and still acting like he's getting pushed down and not knocked down. Dude, we've seen the video in fast motion. We've seen the video in slow motion. And you got knocked down. The fucking verdict is in. Order in the motherfucking court. I don't even know if y'all heard that. Motherfucker, it is what it is. Let the haters know what the fuck you telling me in the comments. Dude. What's the difference between a woman and a battery? At least a battery has a positive side.